Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Labour will tax the living daylights out of your family's future. So saith Mel Stride, the Shadow Chancellor. It's the Opposition Day, it was yesterday, the Opposition Day debate in the House, and Mel Stride insisted that nothing now can be said to be safe from the taxman. Reeves is so desperate, of course, for money in any way, shape or form. She'll be taxing everything. There is nothing that's not, that is no longer safe. I would expect, and this is just me on a prediction, but I think they'll break their manifesto pledge. I think income tax rates will rise, undoubtedly. We shall wait and see, but I've just got a feeling they're going to put income tax rates up. Anyway, he insisted that MPs and the public deserve answers about the Chancellor's plans and shape. I don't know why they're asking Reeves. It's not her budget after all. Torsten Bellend is writing the budget, not Reeves. She will be as when she reads that, if it's her reading it, if she reads that budget, it'll be a big surprise to her as well. She'll be reading it and going, and income tax rates are going up. Going up, because she won't know what's in there. She's got nothing to do with it anymore. She's just the face. And it ain't a great face. Have you noticed how much she's aged in 14 months? And I don't mean that in a nasty way. She genuinely has. That's what stress does to a human being. It's the stress of not being able to do your job. He said, but the Chancellor cannot borrow anymore. And by the rules of the Labour Party, they can't cut spending. Said that only leaves taxation, she said. And he says, and where she goes with that is anybody's guess, but he says it's probably going to be anywhere. They're going to tax your home, your savings, your pension. They're going to tax the very value of your home. They're going to tax you if you sell it, if you buy. They're going to tax you left, right, and centre, and they're actually going to force councils to impose higher council taxes in order to go. If you own a business, that will be taxed. You own a farm, that will be taxed. And anything that you're left with, they're going to tax that out of just sheer habit. He says you'll be left with nothing. There'll be no spare capacity for spending in Britain, and the economy will, he says, crash. And you know what, Mel? You're 100% right. Because if people ain't spending money, there is no economy. That's how it works. Hard-working people up and down the country will just think, what's the bloody point? And Labour aren't answering the questions because they're just too hard for them. This is the problem with socialism. It fails every time because none of them understand anything about anything, really. But they're going to tax, he says, they're going to tax the living daylights out of your home, out of your pocket, out of your children. In fact, there are children not as yet unborn that are probably going to be taxed. She's going to probably end the exemption of capital gains tax when you sell a house. So you buy a house, it goes up in value. The government want their cut of the rise in value. Yay! Watch as nobody sells houses because they don't want to give the houses away. It's absolutely there, isn't it? And the house is where you put most of your wealth. For most people, their house is their wealth. It's a disgusting state of affairs, but you don't expect anything less. And this is what happens when you vote socialism. Socialism is a cancer. And all those people who vote socialist, just look at them and treat them for what they are. Because they are the ones that are voting in a government that has tried desperately to avoid the independent investigation into the grooming gangs. These are the Labour councillors that covered it up and hid it. So you know what you get when you vote in Labour. You're getting PEDs. And anyone who votes for Labour is a PED. Start looking at it like that. And let's make Labour voters ashamed to be a Labour voter. And hopefully we'll never have this cancerous, this cancerous political entity affecting Britain again, destroying everything as it goes. But that's just me. There is no area that's safe. And honestly, as soon as this is announced, you can guarantee there will be people packing up, selling up and getting out. And she'll probably try and put in an exit tax. Oh, you can't take money out of the country unless you I tell you what it is, it's like the mafia, isn't it? It's a protection racket. Well, let me tell you, money will flow out on that day. It already is. Thanks very much. Speak to you soon. Bye.